Chat for a little bit because I want to talk about what happened last night. I watched all the shows this morning, and like I said, I hope notifications go out so we can chat. We're at 40 seconds and nobody's here, so I'm going to assume notifications did not go out. We got 4 people, so I guess y'all just randomly came on YouTube and saw that I was going live, so I'll take it. Yeah, so I went to Walmart this morning. I Ubered there. I've been using Uber every now and then when I don't feel like driving. It was pouring down rain. I didn't want to go to Walmart, but I'm like, you know what? Let me make a last Christmas Eve run to see if I can find some good stuff. So I Ubered there and back. Had great conversations both ways to and from. Let me just say this. I got lucky. So let me show you what I got. But please don't ask me to do the giveaway. It's not today. I just want to say in Walmart this morning, I went at 7:15. I got back about 30 minutes ago. I found another Tyler Perry DVD set that has the 7 plays. It's like $26. I found another one. And I found 5 copies of Boo 2. So I don't know when I'm going to do another giveaway. Just know that I will eventually because I found another, set of Tyler Perry stuff. Oh, and I did find another copy of Medea on the Run. So in the future, I will do more giveaways. So, there you go. Now, I woke up like at 5 o'clock. I went to bed a little after midnight because I slept most of yesterday. I was going home today, but it's just raining way too much. So I'll be going home tomorrow morning. Plus, everybody at home, everybody in my family, they're at work. They get off early or they get off tonight. So it's like, I'll just wait, go home tomorrow. Stay home for a couple days. So I did watch Sisters, House of Pain, and Assisted Living. Let me give you some information here. This Sisters review is long. It's off till the 11th. Oh yeah, I know some people got off from school or online school, off of work until the new year. My Sisters review is 48 minutes long. I had a lot to say about Sisters. I don't know about Have and Have Nots, how many episodes. Merry Christmas Eve, everybody. Thanks for joining in. Can we talk about House of Pain? Because before I went to Walmart, I had recorded my Sisters review and my House of Pain review. Can we talk House of Pain for a couple minutes here? Can we do that? We'll get to Sisters, but I want to talk House of Pain real quick. I think that this episode was better than last week. I took almost 2 pages of notes on this episode. This was episode 22. I have never taken more than half a page of notes for an episode of House of Pain. But I had a lot to say about last night's episode. I don't know who was worse. Was it Miranda or Lisa? Don't get me wrong. They had a great moment between Malik and Lisa at the end of the episode. That was great. My main issue was this. During the first half of the episode, I thought Ella was holding it down. I have not watched Ruthless yet. Please don't spoil it. I have not watched Ruthless yet. I had forgotten it came on. I will watch that later. I need to kind of put stuff away. I need to pack. I need to shower. I need to do laundry. All that's today. Why was Ella? Wait, where are you going? I'm going home for Christmas tomorrow. So I'm using the day to kind of pre-record videos and get stuff together. I gave Sisters a 9 out of 10. Hang on. Okay, it was too bright. That's what it was. There we go. There we go. Okay, I feel better because the lights were like down. That's why I was squinting. I'm from Halifax County. That's an hour away. Yeah, I'll be safe. Don't worry. That's why I'm not going today because it's pouring down rain. Tomorrow's supposed to be clear, so I'll go home tomorrow morning. Hope y'all do well too on Christmas. But okay, so the first part of the episode, Ella called out Miranda for only helping with the clothing drive in the hopes that Calvin would come over. Yet Ella has not once said, "You need to leave my child alone." Not once. Just saying, at this point, Miranda, I think you just need to let it go. You and Calvin can get along to raise your son together, but he's moved on. It's time for you to move on too. Not to mention, didn't Miranda say she had a lunch date? So if she had a lunch date, why is she even worried about Calvin? Because Malik and CJ, she told Malik and CJ that I got a lunch date and then I'm going to spend time helping Miss Ella for a clothing drive. So it's like, why are you even worried about Calvin? Then on top of that, when Lisa came over, Ella was dropping some gems. Like, Ella wasn't talking down. Sorry, Nat. Ella was talking. Miss Ella is good. During the first half of the episode, yes, Ella was good. She was telling Lisa about compromise, about respecting the fact she was trying so hard to make Calvin jealous, but Calvin's over her. I agree. Basically, Ella was telling Lisa about. Oh, sorry, I was pulling the live stream up on my computer. She was telling Lisa about respecting space, like CJ and Malik. Make sure you got a roof over your head so you can show respect. Well, that was the deal. I can watch shows whenever I want to, but that doesn't mean you come snatch the remote and change it like nothing happened. Like, that's disrespectful, especially during the playoffs. So here's my main issue. I'll get to Miranda in a second, but here's my main issue. I give Ella props for one. I don't think Lisa's pregnant. I know a lot of people on Twitter say the same thing. Ella called out Miranda for only being there to see Calvin. I really liked it that Ella did not believe Lisa when she said, Malik threw me out. Whoa, 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 that doesn't sound right. That don't sound right. Let's wait for CJ and Malik to come over and we'll talk, because that don't sound right. So I felt that was really good that Ella gave Malik the benefit of the doubt. Like, the Malik I know wouldn't just throw you out. What's going on here? I like that. And then she's like, oh, my side of the story is the only one that matters. No, it ain't. Here's my issue now. The first half of the episode, it was like Ella was not taking Malik's side, but not instantly believing Lisa. She wanted to hear both sides of the story. So why was it when Malik and CJ came in and Malik simply said, she took the remote, I told her I didn't like that because she just snatched it and changed the channel, and then she packed her stuff and left. And that's all that was said before Ella and Miranda just came out. Look, what? That's the problem with you paying, man. You let us walk away, pack up, and don't come after us. And when Miranda said, letting her leave is the same thing as throwing her out, I was done. And I think the worst part of it was Ella made Malik apologize, but nobody made Lisa apologize. Ruthless has 24 episodes, and happy holidays to you too. That was my biggest issue. It didn't feel like Lisa walked away learning anything. I thought you would have been home bound by now. Nah, I'm going home tomorrow. It's pouring down rain in Lynchburg. Plus, everybody's at work, so I'm just going home tomorrow. Today is just a day where I'm going to get some videos done, pack, and everything, and then I'm hitting the road tomorrow because it's supposed to be clear. Because I went to Walmart early this morning via Uber because I wasn't driving in this rain. I didn't feel like it. So, yeah, I'll go home tomorrow. But, yeah, the fact that Lisa did not have to apologize, if not to Malik, but to CJ, because as soon as they got in there, Malik was like, Dad, tell him I didn't throw her out. No, I ain't got nothing to do with this. I'm on Ella's side. I'm like, what the hell, man? So as soon as Lisa and Malik left, that's when they jumped down. Farnsville, that's what's up. Yeah, I know Farnsville. That's when they jumped on CJ. CJ, you need to teach him. Like, well, he's hard-headed, Miss Ella. Auntie Ella, he acts like he knows everything. Like, you were the same way when Jeannie was pregnant. And it's like, I don't feel like there was anything learned. I mean, at the end of the episode, it was sweet that Lisa recorded the game. Lisa should have apologized. Her pregnancy isn't an excuse to be rude. Thank you. Thank you. It's like, that was sweet that it's like, yeah, we can watch my show together so you can understand me, and I can watch the game with you so I can understand you. Where was any of this last episode? I've never watched House of Pain. I can't wait to start watching it. Happy holidays. Vegas in the house. Yo. I love you analyzing. It's nice ending, but more drama is to come. Yeah, trust and believe when you get to my episode review, which will be up soon, I need to record my assisted living review. So Sisters, House of Pain, and Assisted Living, I'm going to have all those reviews up at the same time. I just felt, I gave the episode a 6 out of 10 though, just because it had a lot of good talking points, but I feel like there was a major contradiction. Ooh. I mean, if you want to show me some holiday cheer, you can hit me up on Cash App. You don't have to, but it is appreciated. Plus, I got a lot of packages coming in today, so I just want to be here for that. My roommate's here, but, I just want to be here, too, to get stuff done. It's like Merry Christmas Eve. It's like she didn't have to apologize. I don't really have that much to say about Sisters, aside from the fact, look, my review was 50 minutes long. I said everything I have to say about Sisters in that review. But I gave the episode a 9 out of 10. I really liked it. Andy would have gotten on my nerves if not for Karen being there to check her. I'm totally upset about Sisters. Andy is a mess. I feel like Miranda has been too hard on Calvin. I feel like Ella has been too lenient on Miranda, like, leave my son alone. I never said thank you for the DVD. I won one from the last time. You are welcome. And like I said, if any DVD winners are in this chat right now, yesterday when USPS came, I handed over the bag. All 30 DVDs are gone. They're gone. I do have the tracking numbers. I'll contact you all about it later, but Andy ain't dead. She was in the finale. I don't like the way Andy and Karen treat Sabrina and Danny. That's not a sisterhood. I agree. I did see the promos for all the shows next week, except for Assisted Living. She had pregnancy and not being nice is good. Miranda has been too hard on Calvin. Yeah, she's been too annoying. It's like, leave the dude alone. It's not even about being hard on Calvin. It's like when she took I still can't get over the one line. Letting her leave is the same as throwing her out. Why wouldn't they tell Sabrina, y'all coming to her job with that? I agree. I agree. But here's the thing. Even if all the women knew about what was going on between Andy and Gary, that wouldn't stop Andy from doing what she's doing. What made me so mad, I feel like these shows, Andy and Ella were walking contradictions. At the beginning of the episode, Andy's like, why am I so stupid? I shouldn't be doing this. I don't deserve any better because this is my punishment for dating a married man. But then the next morning, she's telling Karen, hey, I can go down there, give him the money, and take care of this myself. And Karen's like, nope, I'm going. I'm going down there myself. Roger, I agree. She called out Miranda for going on about Calvin. But here's the thing, though. Ella did not give Malik a fair chance. Malik just got preached to, but nobody told Lisa to apologize. Like, what the hell was that about? That made no sense to me at all. It's like Malik was in the wrong. Like, don't get me wrong now. Yes, I also flipped when Miranda said letting a person leave is the same putting out. I'm like, if you don't get the hell out of here with that bull crap. Like, what does that say about Lisa if she ups and leaves just because of the TV dispute? What's his name? Jacoby, right? Yo, I felt bad for that guy. Okay. So Sabrina shot him down. Maurice is still on his back. Maurice and Maurice and Maurice and Sabrina gave him the stank eye because he knows Alonzo, and it's like, whoa, I didn't know about any hate crime. I don't even know him like that. I just know him from parties and from around town. Because remember, Alonzo owns Freddie P's, which was like the hangout spot that the girls went to all the time in season 1. So yeah, it makes sense that Jacoby wouldn't know of him. And then the fourth one is like when he just came over there to do his job, but he didn't know about Andy and Gary and everything. David is setting up Hannah for the money. I agree. Lisa was wrong for lying to Ella. She should have apologized. Exactly. Nobody made Lisa apologize. That was like my biggest gripe about the episode, aside from Miranda. The way Miranda kept inserting herself into the debate, it was like, yeah. My sister's review is almost 50 minutes long, so you will get it later, within the next hour or so. I gotta edit though. You know what it's like when you're being scolded as a child by, let's say, a parent or somebody, and then somebody just comes in there and like, let's say you're in a grocery store and your mom's like scolding you, and then somebody walks by, is like, yep, that's right, you need to listen to your parent. Shut the hell up. You ain't got nothing to do with it. That was Miranda. And she's the last person to try to tell somebody about compromise and walking out. You're the one who packed your shit up and left. Don't just. Oh, okay. Hang on. Let me go on my computer because all these chats coming out. I want to read them. I did like the ending. It was sweet, but Lisa's still wrong. I agree. And she's like, well, you need to say sorry and mean it. Like, baby, I was apologizing all the way over back to the house. She never apologized once. And it was sweet. It was sweet that she recorded the shows so they get to know each other. But it's like, so you're allegedly pregnant and the two of you don't even know each other. I feel like Lisa is just like Danny from Sisters. The way Danny gets on Preston about not knowing what offends her and what's not. It's like every time Preston tries to honestly understand and get to know Danny, she just jokes about it. And then as soon as Preston steps out of line because he does something that he didn't know was wrong, she automatically gives him the cold shoulder. Yeah, in my video I said it wouldn't surprise me if Danny and Lisa are like either cousins or Danny is Lisa's aunt. Okay, I do see some sister comments. Let me get to these. We all know Calvin and Miranda are going to get back together. I hope not. Thank you. She's pregnant. She's a stripper. I know some people on tweets have been going on about how, you know what? I think that Lisa hooked up with Malik, but she got pregnant not knowing who the father is and figured, oh, I've already been to CJ and Janine's house. He's a nice guy. I could take advantage of him, shack up for a little while, and go about my business. That's what I think. House of Pain is too long-winded. The scene takes too long to develop. Dialogue is 20 minutes long. Do you agree? Absolutely. I don't think it has anything to do with limited production. It's Tyler Perry being lazy. If you watch The Pains, it's the exact same thing. Karen going to lie to Zach. Karen going to try to lie on Zach. Danny had his back. Danny a real friend to him. I know. I think Ella just wanted all these fools out of her house, so she didn't say anything that she needed to say. She just said the minimum necessary to get rid of Malik and Lisa. I get what you're saying, but I just didn't like that. I don't like Karen, and I did not like how she tried to make it seem like Zach put his hands on her. You never break up a fight between men. Danny has his back. Yeah, I agree. Oh, yeah, didn't like Zach throw something and it hit Karen in season 1? Lisa's wrong for lying to Ella. Danny is setting up Hannah for the money. Do you think somebody's setting up Zach? Oh, yeah, the credit card thing? Yeah, something don't seem right about that. The ending made me feel like it was a battle between the ladies and the pastor as well. I don't think so. I just felt like it was Andy. To be honest, they could have both recorded it. Oh, I'm sorry. Look, I see y'all's chats. I need to get back to the top ones because I missed out on them. Don't worry. I'm going to go back to the bottom and get to the chats. Just give me a minute. Sabrina's job was on the line for Andy, and I think Sabrina and Danny give better advice than Karen. I agree. I feel like those two would probably hold Andy more accountable. Thank you. She's pregnant. She's a stripper. Her and Danny are just alike. Da, 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 da. Uh, yeah. Although it was nice that Lisa recorded the game, she still had no business snatching the remote while two human beings were watching something else. I agree. And she should have apologized to CJ. To be honest, they both could have recorded it. This plot doesn't work in 2020. Absolutely. Yes, I'm from Virginia. Yeah. I'm enjoying Zach's character more and more. I love Maurice. I loved him in this episode, but not last week. I love how he stood up to Alonzo. I don't like Karen. I can't believe Lisa thought she was going to move in with Ella. Exactly. Yeah, I talked about that too. I'm like, I hope we find out about her family soon. I'm like, shoot. Because it's like, I know of a great shelter. They got cots. I can't, the four bruhs feel more like friends and sisters. Oh yeah, like, don't worry, my bruh versus sisters video is still coming. The chemistry between bruh is more than sisters, I agree. Aaron might be setting up Zach, who, yeah, that's true. Yes. Okay, I caught up with all the chats here. Andy kept saying, I'm going to give him the money, and I'm going to tell him we're done. She gave him the money, but $3,000. Look, real quick. I don't think the $3,000 was sketchy because remember, Andy had $0. She borrowed some of Sabrina's clothes and Sabrina's debit and credit cards. I think the $3,000 was used on things like maybe a couple of outfits, a new phone, things like that. Because remember, Andy had nothing. So the $3,000 that Andy did not have, I think was $3,000 she spent on things that she didn't have. Like, again, phone, clothes, food. That's what I think. Probably even the girls' night. Remember? Because she put the money in the safety deposit box, but she wanted to ball with her girls and everything. So I think that $3,000 meant nothing. Notice that Andy did not tell Gary it was over. She gave the money to him, but did not say it's over. Gary went back to just his season 1 bullshit. I'm sorry. I'm going through a lot. I didn't mean to hurt you. I love you. And then he walked out. This fool started crying. And I'm like, and I love when Gary was going on, like about, I'm sorry. All the girls were just standing like, How do you think Gary's wife will be brought back to the storyline? She's coming back in a big way. I don't know how, but I just know she's coming back. How did Aaron get to the hospital so quick? Nah, I'm not mad at that. I'm not mad at that because in have-nots, that happens a lot where in one scene, Jim is here and then he's over at the jail visiting Catherine. I'm not mad at that. I'm glad the pacing was good. And then Andy continuously making mistakes was stupid. Oh, yeah, that's right. Andy and Karen think they're better than Sabrina and Danny. Alonzo only is sorry because he's going to lose everything if the hate crime comes out. And I don't have any remorse for him. And he's like, hey, man, could you drop the charges for me? No, I was in a coma for you. I was in the hospital for you. Leave me the hell alone. I'm not mad at Maurice. No, absolutely not. It's like, he sounded just like Justin. I'm going to therapy. I'm trying to get better. That don't matter. You beat him to a coma. No, I have no remorse for Alonzo. Lisa actually thought she was going to barge in and move into Ella's house like she did CJ and Janine. Is Lisa on drugs because that was real crackhead? Oh, God, yeah. I'm getting tired of people babying Andy now. We all know it was the dark-skinned girl that wouldn't get babied. Wait, hang on a second. Oh, yeah. If it was dark-skinned girl, they wouldn't give her the same kind of remorse. No, I'm glad he kicked his butt. I agree. Oh, yeah, Rhea. I said she's, to me, the best match for Zach. Hopefully she's not on drugs. I want to know more about her family life. Y'all are right. I really want to know more about her upbringing. The way she acts like, oh, he said I could watch what I want, so that means I could watch what I want when I want. And the deal is broken, so I'm going to up and leave. And it's like, what? Just ridiculous. Yeah, I don't feel bad for Andy. It's the same thing. It's like, I just want to be loved. I don't give a crap. They keep trying to say, you know what? We can't let men keep doing this to us. Mother, you doing this shit to yourself. You're the one dealing with. Look, I'm not saying she deserves to be abused, but you can't keep saying that men ain't good, men are trash, men are garbage. When you keep putting yourselves in a situation, you turn down Ben, you turn down Paris to be with Gary. So shut up, Andy. I don't want to hear it. I don't know when the Oval's coming back. I think Lisa needs to help Ella at the help center from time to time to give her something to do. Yeah, I agree. Maybe that'll help her find God. It's karma. Is it karma or is it stupidity? I feel like it's both. Yeah, she's making me sick and she's supposed to be a lawyer. Yeah, I don't feel bad for her at all. I don't. And she kept, what did she tell Karen the morning they were getting coffee? It was like, I'm going to go down there. I can go by myself. No, Andy, it's not that I don't trust you. I don't trust him with you. I'm going down there. Do you think I'm weak? Last night, Karen was in the bed with you. Thank you. Andy said she was going to change her locks. But at the same time, Gary still got all those keys. She didn't say that. I actually like Curtis in the episode. I think Curtis they gave us the right amount of Curtis, but there was way too much laugh track about the lawnmower. It was funny, but they dragged it on a little bit too much. They could have reduced that time to make Lisa apologize. Do you think the pastor, Danny, wasn't playing last night? Oh, absolutely. I love how she jumped down Karen's throat about saying Zach abused her. Why are Karen and Andy so close? I don't know. I just feel like there's different factions of the group, so I don't know. Because if you want to watch a show that has a true sisterhood, then that's Living Single. Remember CJ's wife? I agree the episode was good, but the laugh track was too much. Miranda was too much, and Lisa. But the laugh track, yeah. I ain't going to be on here too much long. I get stuff done. Yeah, I know there was school. So was Sabrina. Danny was kind of like the last one in the group. I agree. It does show the reality of abusive relationships, but it doesn't work when you try to hammer in we need to stick together as sisters. It doesn't. Andy and Gary both have a strong support system, but they don't listen. Andy has her 3 girls, but mainly Karen because she only talks with Karen. Gary has spiritual mentor and Aaron. His lawyer tries to help him out, but he doesn't want to hear that. No, I didn't know House of Pain was moving to 9. It's raining outside. It's not snowing. Andy needs help. They all need therapy. Sabrina and Danny will fight for her friends, but Andy just doesn't treat them the same way she treats Karen. Yeah, that's a lot of friction in season 1 because they hold out on each other. January 27th. We are living single. Ooh, in the 90s kind of world. I hear the Jamie Foxx show is coming to BET Plus. I know Living Single's on Hulu, but I wish it was on BET Plus. Well, then again, I don't think Living Single plays on there, so they probably won't do it. Andy and Karen don't like them. Hopefully the twins have lines next Wednesday. I hope so. Yeah, I definitely feel like House of Pain. These episodes seem to be airing extremely out of order. That's what I think. Having a strong system is only effective if you listen to the advice. Oh yeah, on Living Single and Girlfriends. Yeah. It's like even though Maya was kind of like the Danny of the group, because Maya and Tony always went back and forth, but overall it was still a group. There was better chemistry there. I don't know how many episodes are in this final season of the Haves and Have-Nots. Do you think Lisa and Malik will eventually get married? I don't know. We don't even know if that's really the baby. You should be on the production team. You have good analysis. Thank you. Way out of order. I want to watch, but it's getting weird. No, I never watched Sex in the City. Yes, they all need God. Lisa doesn't believe in. Oh yeah, that's right. Doesn't believe in marriage. Isn't a Christian or anything. Okay, that's good. Sabrina talks to Maurice more than the girls. Yeah, different world. Yeah. Well, that's on Amazon Prime. It used to be on Netflix though. From where you come from. Well, yeah, like I said, I haven't watched Sex in the City, so apparently the chemistry is good since a bunch of y'all are saying that. I agree. I felt kind of neutral about assisted living. It was okay. Sorry, my nose is itching. Any Christmas? I might watch a few today. Probably like Jack Frost, Santa Claus Coming to Town. Whew. Dang, my nose itching. It seems like Karen keeps forgetting Zach risked his life for her. I agree. I'm not saying that she owes him anything, but the way she talks about him is ridiculous. All the shows have a formula that follow the Golden Girls. I agree. I agree. All right, guys. Well, I'm about to get up off here. I got to get some stuff done. I might take a nap, but yeah. Oh, yeah, that's right. Curtis stopped admiring Lisa. I agree. Because I imagine if Curtis heard Lisa was moving in, he would have been like, yep, yep. All right, guys. Well, Merry Christmas. Hope you all have a great holiday. I will have my reviews up pretty soon here. They'll be up today. Sisters, House of Pain, Assisted Living. These 3 reviews will be up later. Maybe Ruthless. If not today, it'll be when I get back. I don't know. But have a safe holiday. Hope y'all do well. Check out the various content I got. I'm going to take a couple days off. I need it. And yeah, with that being said, tune in. And I'll talk to y'all soon. Merry Christmas.